Hello and welcome. My name is Matt and I operate the American Edge, which is a sharpening business in New Hampshire. And in this video, I want to answer the question I am asked a lot, and that is sometimes presented as, what knife should I buy? But more often it's presented as, I don't know if my knives are worth sharpening. So to the latter, the way I think about that is I sharpen knives for $1 per inch. So for an 8-inch chef knife, getting it sharpened is $8. Every knife gets dull with use. So if you're using a knife that is worth more than $8, it's financially justifiable to sharpen that knife rather than buy a new one. But that doesn't answer the real question, which is like, are my knives any good? Or like, these knives aren't very good and I know it, I just don't know what a nice knife is. So I want to show you two knives that I think are worth investing in if you want to start moving towards using nice cutlery. Before I dive into exactly what knives I'm going to recommend, I want to be very open and acknowledge that knives are a very personal choice. And I would, if you have the ability to touch and feel knives and scope them out, or maybe try one, or like, I really think that you need to experiment with different knives to find the ones that fit you personally. The problem I see is that the knife industry is so flush with knives. Like it can be really daunting to start from like not knowing much or anything about knives to making an educated and informed decision on knives. So that's why I wanted to share, based on the 5 years of experience of sharpening knives and like studying and learning knives, I wanted to share with you like the two that stick out in my mind, and they're a great starting spot. Even if they're not the knives you're gonna, they're not the knives you're gonna finish with. It's a great starting block, and you won't be disappointed with either of these knives. On the bench here, I have the two knives that I recommend. The one here, this is the Victorinox 8-inch chef knife, and this is a Tojiro DP 180 millimeter knife. You can see the 180 millimeters is a little bit less than 8 inches. They make a 210 millimeter DP that might be more suitable if you're used to using an 8-inch chef knife. For both of these, Victorinox and Tojiro offer a wide variety of knives in this steel. And what a lot of people don't understand is that the quality of knife is largely in what cannot be seen, which is the composition of the steel. Which knife to decide among these is largely dependent on how much money you're willing to invest. The 8-inch Victorinox knife costs anywhere on the order of $35 to $40. I'll put a link to it in the description, and I recommend, most people are part of the Amazon Prime program. I'd recommend buying it there unless you can find it locally. The Tojiro, this 180 millimeter costs on the order of $80, which is twice as much. But it's also if you want to start to experience fine Japanese cutlery, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it would probably blow your mind how awesome knives can perform. This is a great, mass-produced but high-quality knife. It's even using this and then going back to the Victorinox is like, but still, like using the Victorinox over pretty much any knife in many kitchens is going to be a market improvement. I will include links to my recommended place to purchase both of these. And if you are a Prime member, I'm going to point you toward Amazon, and you can get free shipping from Amazon with this knife. And for this knife, I'm going to point you to Chef Knives to Go. And Mark over there has a deal where if you purchase $60 or more, he'll cover the shipping for you. So with this knife checking in over $60, you effectively get free shipping on this knife as well. In both cases, check out the whole line of Tojiro DP knives. There's a wide selection of them, and it's all the same steel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And I wish you the best if you decide to purchase either of these knives or any other knife as you upgrade your kitchen knives. If you like this, please remember to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel. And if you are anywhere in the area, I would like to invite you to use my service for sharpening your knives. Thank you.